Welcome to the Healthcare Update. Today I thought we'd talk about the generic drug industry. We had an interesting presentation yesterday from the CEO from Mayne Pharma. A couple of things to come out of that story. It's not one we have formal coverage of, but what he was saying is basically Mayne Pharma have got 20 products in their portfolio at the moment, and they're looking to have another 17 products approved over the next couple of years over in the US through the FDA process. But what he did note, and this was of new news to us, was that the registration process or the approval process through the regulator has decreased in time. So basically, if you're trying to get a generic drug approved, you're looking at about 40 months. Now they're bringing that back to around about 15 months, and they've done that by increasing the number of staff that are able to approve these drugs, and that's come through funding that's come from the industry. So basically, if you put a generic drug up for approval, you've got to pay a fee, and with all these fees that have come into the FDA, they've increased their staff numbers over the last couple of years to try and bring back the approval time. So that's very good news for the industry and really has inspired us to have a much closer look at the generic drug space. So we don't have formal coverage of Mayne Pharma, but certainly its growth profile looks quite interesting over the next couple of years. One of the smaller companies that does operate in that space is IDT Australia, and we've got research on that. Again, it's a mini Mayne Pharma, so basically they've got a portfolio of generic drugs that they're looking to get approved. They'll manufacture them in Australia down at their facility down in Melbourne and then export them across to the US. Also, they have some existing manufacturing facility which processes some standard pharmaceutical drugs, and they have a contract research group. So it's a smaller version of Mayne Pharma. It's an area that's of particular interest to us. We've got a buy rating on that stock, and we're going to do a lot more work in that space. So have a look at IDT, and also a much larger company doing very well in Australia is a company called Mayne Pharma. That's all for now. Talk to you later.